Okay.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome and bienvenue
Welcome
to
to another Books Talk with Cass Thomas and myself, Connor Hill. And today we have our guest, Dr. Glenna Rice. And
yes,
today we're talking about
The
The Place
place. Yeah.
by Carrie
Yeah.
Douglas.
The
So how about
place.
you, Glenna?
Thank you guys for having me on. We're very early in the morning or very, very late at night here in San Francisco, but Happy New Year to people. This is New Year's Eve around the world, right?
yes.
And we're talking about the book The Place, which is a magical, magical story written by the amazing Gary Douglas, our friend, our mentor, the founder of Access. And I first read this book. Wow, when did it come out? Anyone know? You guys got the book there?
12, I think, if I
Hmm?
recall. I think 2012, give or take.
Yeah,
That's,
I'm thinking that too. 2013, very close.
ooh,
Yeah, The Place. El Lugar in Spanish. We have a magic. Are you in El Lugar, Connor?
I'm at a very cold place, so it is
You
not
are.
El Lugar.
Yes. Colorado?
He's in
Petrezza.
Russia.
It's
He's in
it's
Russia. I'm in Italy. You're
You're in
in
Russia. That's why
California.
we're doing
We're
Europe
all
time.
around. We're
Okay.
all around the world.
Um,
Yes.
and this book is a love story, a magical story, a story about possibilities, a story about things that aren't working in someone's life and they ask a question and have a possibility of change or something else showing up. Um, it's about the main character is a man who's had a relationship end. He's having a hard time with family and he's driving across the country. We don't really know where. I think years ago I asked if it was the Pacific Northwest because it reminded me of that. And Gary was like, "What do you know?" So, but it could be anywhere. The place is a place where possibilities happen. And he meets magical people, magical beings that show him there are possibilities, that the world isn't as unfun, isn't as sad, isn't as broken as he thought it was, and that there are people there that truly care and have magic. Now, you guys have both read it, right?
oh yeah.
Did it change anything for you when you read The Place?
It's
Yes. It
like I
was
guess
an
you could ask, did it change anything for me? Which time? You know,
Yes.
the interesting thing is, I don't know. I guess because I'm in this very cold place, um, I'm having a tough time thinking about anything other than the moments in the book when they're in a very cold time and they're having a very difficult time and it's freezing out and they don't have enough food and they're
Right.
melting snow and making snow stew and they don't want to be there and they don't know if they're going to survive or make it out alive, and then there's a blizzard. And that was always my least favorite part of the book.
The blizzard part. I'd kind of forgotten about that part. That's interesting.
you know it's funny that you've forgotten about it because I always like,
Right.
I can't not forget. I
Not
can't
forget that
forget it.
part. The
It's like,
part that's the most. Oh, keep going. I was
it's
saying the
just,
most.
it's just so hard. Everything's so hard. And it's like,
Yeah.
it just, but I say that, but each time I read it, that hard part gets easier for me to read and like easier
Mm.
for me to get through. And I'm like, I don't like hate it so much. I'm like, oh my God, I don't really want to read this right now. I get more like, okay, stuff's not that bad.
yes. It's also like, what is the change that we're asking for that shows up in a different way than we ever
Thank
imagined?
you, Cass.
And
Yeah.
that the place book, of course, I had it translated um, in different languages initially, and also knowing that if something shows up for you that you think is an accident, a badness, not well, right? What is it that you, your body, your life, and the place, planet Earth, is asking for? And
Oh,
that book is really amazing with that.
and oh my God, it's so good. Thanks for asking the question, Glenna. And because I'm just like, huh, it's so weird how that, like, there's the one portion of the book where everything's really hard, and then you go later in the book and everything's cold and it's terrible. And then later in the book, the main character actually like is walking through the snow, and and instead of the snow being this harsh, difficult
Right.
thing, it's totally contributing to him, and it doesn't hurt, and it feels really good. And I'm like, oh, it only just now hit me with all of
Well,
that.
Well,
I'm
it did.
glad. I'm
Yeah, for
glad.
me too. When you said that, I was just like, oh, that other snow part. That's the snow part I recall easier than the one you speak of. And then
Yeah.
the part where they're going across a raging river with the. So this book has different stories in different times, all coming to the same place. And so
Yeah.
people living there from lots of different times, this magical place. I don't want to
Thank
give
you so
spoilers.
much.
I don't want to give spoilers, but that's the harrowing part in my world.
Thank you
But
so
I
much. Yeah. Thank you so much about talking about the snow because, you know, I was born and raised in Boston,
Yes.
Massachusetts, and they wanted me to go
Lots of
to that
snow.
high level, yeah, university in Boston. They had invited me there. But in June, it snowed so high. I said, no, I'm not staying here.
Yeah. Oh my
And
God.
so I moved to New York. And thanks
That's
to New
awesome.
York, I went to Paris. And
Yeah.
thanks to Paris, I'm in Italy. And thanks to Italy, I know you too.
That's
Yeah.
And
amazing.
Gary, how does it get any better than that? And what else is possible?
Well, and you say really high, like the one of the winters I was in Boston, and it was the one that made me be like, I can't stay here. It was there was 5 feet of snow for like 7 months. Like that's how much was on the ground. 5 feet for those of you, that's nearly 2 meters for those of you that don't know feet. It's like
Yep.
it was like shoulder height snow for 6 months.
So now this is a show about Boston's winters because I my first winter in Boston, my
Oh my God.
first winter in Boston. What was your first winter in Boston like? Was 100 inches of snow,
Oh my
and
goodness.
I was coming from the west coast of America, Seattle, where it doesn't barely. I mean, we get snow sometimes, and I was like, how does this happen? How do I dig my car out? How do I get to work for the first time with 100 inches of snow? That's a lot
Exactly.
of.
And what's the gift that
Yeah.
it can be when we're thinking it's bad, right? What is the gift
Yeah.
that it can be that we will be, do, have, create, generate, and receive in
Well,
something
as a
else?
child when it snowed, it was so magical. We didn't get a lot of snow where I grew up. And when it did, you went out and you opened your mouth up and let it drop on your face. You got this idea, oh, you could make a snowman even if we didn't have enough. We tried. We tried to roll up the snowman if there wasn't even enough snow on the ground. It was absolutely magical. So, yeah, what is magical in your life that you have not acknowledged? Where is
Exactly.
magic in your life you have not acknowledged?
You know, I'm a songaholic. If it's
Mm.
magic, then why can't it be everlasting? Like the sun that always shines, like the snow that comes in our mind,
Yeah.
like the galaxies in time. Absolutely, darling.
And
Absolutely.
as we were talking about Glenna, like you had mentioned, that the guy is having family problems and all that stuff. And at the end of the book, not to ruin it, but at the end of the book, it's so cool to see people laughing about his quote unquote family problems. And he's like, oh, yeah, it doesn't have to be a problem. It's nice to be around some people that just think it's funny.
I love, like, if it wasn't a problem, what
Yeah.
possibility is here?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of change going on for 2026 all around the world.
Yeah.
2026, you guys, it's gonna be 2026 soon.
Yes, soon. It's probably already 2026 in the
Someplace,
very
right?
East Coast, yes. But it
And
will definitely be an invitation for us
Yeah.
to go ahead and complete it. To what is the invitation? It will be to, yeah. In Auckland, it's already 12 hours ahead
Oh,
of here. So it's already
it's already
2026.
2026.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
How does it
Woohoo.
get any
Happy
better than
New
that?
Year, everybody. Happy New Year, New Zealand. Happy New Year, Fiji. Maybe.
Absolutely. And in Sydney, in 15 minutes, 17 minutes, it will be 2026. So who are we and what are we ready and willing and able to receive? The place, the
Place.
place. Gary Douglas, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much because we
Yeah.
wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for you.
Did we want to read something? Do I get it? Can I read a line?
A
Yeah.
line, sure. Yeah. What's the
Because
line that shows up?
I,
I always say, what is the line after we're talking about this? What is the line that opens up and you see?
Cool.
well, I didn't pick something out before because I woke
Exactly.
up like 5 minutes before we started.
Yes.
But I just opened up to something and we're talking about being miserable and joyfulness and how the snow's miserable one day and it's just magical. So, and this is what I opened up to. So, why is it that the birds are totally joyful at the beginning of each day and we humans moan and rail against the sun rising and beg for more darkness? Are we
Wow.
just dedicated to misery and some strange belief that bed is the one place of safety from one another that will grant us the peace we so strikingly avoid? I
Up
won't go any
until
further.
now.
Up
Up
until
until
now.
now. That we've avoided. Up until now. Everything that we have been avoiding
Hmm.
that keeps knocking on our door. Let's let it go. Let's let it go.
Yeah.
Let's let
This
it
is
go. And
And,
have an
see,
and
as we
what?
said, I'm always seeing this book from a different angle, like every time, and getting a different angle more than ever right now. This is cool. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
thank you so much. And may you have a delicious and delightful opening to 2026. Can't wait to see you live, online, energetically, everywhere.
Did you have something else you were going to say, Glenna, to finish up?
Oh, I was gonna say, and it's the sun's gonna come up here in a couple hours, and I will listen for the birds singing joyfully.
Yeah.
What can the birds show you on this New Year's Eve,
Yes.
this new day, this new
Let me
year?
let me tell you
Their
about the
song.
birds and the bees and the
And the
flowers and the
flowers and the
trees
trees.
and
Yeah,
the moon up above and the stars in the
that's what
sky.
I'm talking about. These
Thank you.
cats, Connor.
Connor knows I'm always like, he's like, let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers, the trees and the moon up above and the stars in the sky and the girls and the guys and a thing called 2026.
Yeah.
Love it. Mwah. Thank you so much. We'll
Thank
see.
you for coming on.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thanks everybody for joining.
We will see you again. Yes, soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Gracias. Arigato gozaimasu. Gracias.